Okay, I'm clearing the buzzers. Don't buzz again, unless you have an answer.
Can I buzz?
No.
Why are they icing us?
Are both teams ready to start?
Yes,
Let's go.
always.
Okay. One of these devices generates an output of a train of spikes when a ligand is isothermally added to its binding partner in a solution. Pure gallium, indium, or benzoic acid can be used to calibrate the differential scanning type of these devices. The equation M times C times delta T is used in a technique involving these devices. When applied to combustion reactions, a form of these devices that operate under constant volume is their bomb type, while under constant pressure. A simple example of them consists of a styrofoam cup and thermometer. For 10 points.
Polymer?
Neg 5.
Fuck. No way.
Points. Name these laboratory devices which are used in a namesake technique to measure the change of a reaction.
Wait, the change of a react. Oh, detectors. What am I doing?
What the hell? Wait,
Detectors.
What?
No. Calorimeters.
Yeah.
What is that?
So that goes dead. Neg 5.
Okay, not a good start.
Toss up 2. The equivalence of entities with this property is posited in the slingshot argument. Richard Rorty argued that since vocabularies are made by human beings, so is this concept, and is stated in contingency, irony, and solidarity, that the only good definition of it is Donald Davidson's. The Get Your Problems challenge a definition by Plato in which knowledge is justified belief with this concept. Coherence theory asserts that this property for a statement consistent with a system, while the correspondence property of this concept claims that this property depends on reality. For 10 points, name this property that is contrasted with falsehood.
What? My buzz?
Robbie.
Truth.
10.
This buzzing doesn't. My laptop doesn't work great.
Bonus. Before this event, its victim gave a final speech in which he said that other men will overcome this dark and bitter moment when treason seeks to prevail. For 10 points each, name this September 11th, 1973 event during which troops surrounded La Moneda Palace and a president shot himself with an AK-47 gifted by Fidel Castro.
The overthrow of Salvador Allende. Oh.
With the help of the U.S., this brutal right-wing dictator assumed power following the death of Salvador Allende.
Pinochet directed.
Pinochet and Allende both led this South American country where the La Moneda Palace is located in Chaco.
Chile directed.
30 on the bonus.
Nice.
This character's amazing sense of smell. This character's amazing sense of smell helped him identify a binder clip that was used to hold Mr. Galvin's lunch. This character's
Big Nate.
power.
Nice.
This space probe is currently the farthest man-made object ever from Earth, a record 4.5 billion miles away. For 10 points each, name this NASA state probe launched in 1977. Its namesake Golden Records contains sounds of Earth such as waves crashing, babies crying, and the works of Mozart and Chuck Berry.
Voyager 2 directed.
Voyager 1. Voyager first probe to take detailed photos of the numerous moons of this sixth planet from the Sun, known for its extensive ring system.
Saturn directed.
The Voyager 1 space probe also took a famous 1990 photograph of Earth known by this three-word phrase, after its interpretation by Carl Sagan in a book 4 years later.
Pale Blue Dot directed.
20.
Damn.
Okay, I thought Voyager 2 passed Voyager 1, and that because it was whatever.
Toss-up 4. An island ruled by this government was captured during Operation Ironclad. This government's navy was neutralized by James Somerville at the Battle of Mers el Kibir. This government oversaw the Veldiv roundup, whose victims were sent to the Drancy camp. The motto, Work, Family, Fatherland, was adopted by this government's Prime Minister, Pierre Laval.
Oh.
They just...
France?
Prompt. Time.
Fuck me, dude.
Okay. -5. This government formed after the dissolution of the Third Republic. While leading this government, the former Lion of Verdun, Philippe Pétain, was opposed by Charles de Gaulle. For 10 points, name this Nazi collaborationist regime in France during World War II.
Vichy, France.
Correct. This character expresses disgust towards broccoli pizza after moving to San Francisco. For 10 points each, name this girl who is guided through her life by joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust in a 2015 movie.
Oh, what's her name? Riley directed?
Riley is the protagonist of this Pixar film series whose sequel came out in 2024.
Inside Out directed.
Inside Out 2 featured the addition of 4 new emotions: anxiety, embarrassment, envy, and this one, represented by a female character with long purple hair. Its name comes from the French for boredom.
Oh, the French for boredom. Nonchalant directed.
Ennui.
Robbie, we've heard that exact bonus set before. We've heard that exact bonus set
Really?
before.
It wasn't.
I don't think we've heard that exact bonus
It
No,
because
wasn't-
this
yes, it
set
was.
is
Round one, Callisto. Round one, Callisto.
the set is unclear.
Asked about the same character, but it
There's-
wasn't the exact same bonus. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah. Okay, I don't remember that, but sure. I'll take your word for it.
toss-up 5. During an interrogation at one of these events, one character is asked if the number 846 is possible or necessary. After being asked if the chicken or the egg came first during one of these events, one character's scream is interrupted by the sound of Meg playing the drum. Goldberg and McCain stop Stanley from assaulting Lulu in a play by Harold Pinter titled for one of these.
A birthday party.
Yeah, I can accept that. Birthdays.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Not Power 10.
All right.
This construct was supposedly sketched on a napkin during a dinner to convince Gerald Ford of its value. For 10 points each, in this curve representing the relationship between tax rates and government revenue.
The Phillips curve.
The Laffer curve.
Alright.
Laffer championed this theory, which advocates cutting taxes, reducing regulations, and promoting free trade for enhanced economic growth rather than relying on effective demand. Critics of its usage by Ronald Reagan mocked it as trickle-down economics.
Supply side directed.
During Reagan's presidency, this measure of the general rise of the price for goods and services decreased from 13% to 4%.
Oh, inflation direct.
20. A C major aria that introduces this character is considered one of the most difficult baritone arias because of its constant 8 notes in 6/8 meter at an allegro vivace tempo. This character sings non più andrai to mock the military career of Cherubino. In one opera, the servant Marcinella attempts to marry this character only to learn that she and Bartolo are his long-lost parents. This title character helps Count Alvemia court Rosina at the end of Rossini's The Barber of Seville. For 10 points, name the character whose marriage is depicted in a Mozart opera.
Figaro.
10. Under this king, Parliament passed the Acts of Supremacy, which enabled the dissolution of monasteries. For 10 points each, name this Tudor king who founded the Anglican Church in 1534 in order to divorce Catherine of Aragon, the first of his 6 wives.
Henry VIII directed.
After breaking from the Catholic Church, Henry VIII faced this massive revolt originally based in Yorkshire, which was held by Robert Aske and caused the deaths of over 50,000 protesters.
The Peterloo Massacre directed.
Pilgrimage of Grace. Before being executed, many rebels including Robert Aske were taken to this location. Richard, Duke of Gloucester, imprisoned and may have murdered 2 princes at this castle.
Wait, this castle? What? Like the castle? What? The Tower of London direct?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a castle.
Toss-up 7. These people were the subject of the journal Mort's Relations, which was actually written by Edward Winslow. Robert Cushman led a contingent of these people who settled in the Dutch city of Leiden. The leaking Speedwell carried members of this group led by William Bradford, which chartered a document that was signed by 41 men, including...
Just like pilgrims?
Yep.
Okay.
10.
Always 10.
Wait, Yeah.
Was it just like Puritans or like what was the?
Pilgrims was the exact answer line.
Okay.
Pilgrim Fathers, Separatists, or Brownists would have been acceptable.
Sure.
A piece for this many performers, which includes praises to the eternity and immortality of Jesus, was written during its composer's time in the German prisoner of war camp. For 10 points each, name this number of performers called by for Oliver Messiaen's Quartet for the End of Time.
4, direct.
Work as a music theorist, Messiaen compiled scales of limited transition, which he gave this name. Other scales commonly referred to by this name include the Dorian and Lydian.
Other scales. Chromatic, direct.
Modes.
Yeah.
Oliver Messiaen also wrote a piano solo titled For a Catalog of These Animals. The third movement of Quartet for the End of Time includes a clarinet solo titled For an Abyss of These Animals.
Abyss of birds, direct.
20.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's always birds. Or it's
For modeling this force, Kenneth Wilson developed a non-perturbative lattice method. This interaction is overcome at the Hagedorn temperature. The Yukawa interaction models the residual form of this force. Symmetries of this force become apparent when plotting charge against strain to create an eightfold way diagram. This force's property of asymptomatic freedom is reproduced by an SU3 gauge theory called quantum chromodynamics. Hadrons are bound together by this force, which is mediated by gluons and holds protons and neutrons.
The strong force?
Correct.
Okay, that was like 50-50 for me.
For 10. Song of Susanna and Little Sisters of Illyria are books that appear in a series by this author, which includes themes of the American West. For 10 points each, name this American author whose fantasy and horror novels include Salem's Lot, The Shining, and It.
Oh, Stephen King, direct.
This series of 8 novels by King follows the journey of Roland Deschain, the last gunslinger, on his quest to reach the title location.
The End of the World.
The Dark Tower series. This character serves as the antagonist of many books in the Dark Tower series. He attempts to prevent Roland Deschain from reaching the Dark Tower so he can reclaim it for himself.
Ooh, I have no clue. Smith.
Randall Flagg.
Alright.
Toss-up 9. A pagan rainmaker created by this author lived many thousands of years ago when women ruled. In another novel by this author, one character dies of snakebite shortly after revealing that she gave birth to
Isabella Allende?
Neg 5.
What? Bro.
Yusuf Knecht reaches the rank of Magister Ludi in the title activity.
Yeah, Hessa.
Correct for
Please.
one word out of the power.
Oh, I got that book from the frickin' tournament. Maybe I should have read it.
This is the only country in the world whose elevation is entirely above 1,000 meters. For 10 points each, in this small African country led from Maseru. It was formerly known as Basuto land under British rule.
Lesotho, direct?
Lesotho is enclaved or entirely surrounded by this large country whose major cities include Johannesburg and Cape Town.
South Africa, directed.
Lesotho's flag features a black merkatlo, which is one of these garments. Another one of these garments is named for but may not be native to a city in Morocco.
Oh, a fez, direct?
So okay, wait. I am not sure if I can accept that because it says accept Fez isn't underlined, but it's part of an answer line that I'm not going to accept it because it's not underlined.
Okay. Yeah, don't get
hat, but only hat is underlined.
Sorry, what is it?
Hat.
Hat?
It says
I
accept
mean,
hat, but only hat is underlined.
I'll just protest now if it matters, just in case.
I'll submit it if it matters. Toss-up 10. It's not Kentucky, but the first KFC opened in this state. The world's heaviest tree, a quaking aspen called the pando, can be found in this state. This state's Dixie National Forest is adjacent to its Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument. This
Utah.
Yeah.
power.
Ah.
Nice. Let's go.
Let's go.
These animals can swim in water constantly for days at a time by holding their hind legs flat like a rudder. For 10 points each, name these large bears native to the Arctic regions whose fur only appears white to blend in with their environment.
Polar bears
bear.
final.
The liver of polar bears contains enough of this vitamin to kill over 50 grown adults. Vitamin
Is
can be
it?
from beta-carotene.
I think it's vitamin A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Vitamin A final.
Polar bears are able to swim efficiently due to having this specialized limb. In birds, they include the palmate and lobate types.
Limb. Limb.
I have no idea.
Arm. Arm. Arm final. Hind
Web-
leg. Okay. Look. Hind.
I don't know.
Webbed.
Yep, webbed feet. Webbed would have been acceptable. That's
That's crazy. They have webbed feet. I didn't know that. All right, we did that 20
Dixie
though.
or Dixie
We're out of
National
net. We're out of net.
Forest.
Let's go.
toss up 11. For 9
Oh,
days,
half? That's half.
Bob orders his men.
Half time.
What?
It's halftime.
Oh, it is? Oh, right.
Wait,
Yeah,
what was that, Loki?
my bad, guys. My bad, guys. Okay, there's a halftime.
Alright, thank you.
Loki, can we get a score check?
He just said it twice.
Did?
Yeah.
Is it in the chat or something? Wait. Is that what the yelling I heard was? What?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I was reading and I heard someone talking, and so I
Yeah,
stopped.
because you were telling you to stop reading.
Yeah, because
Alright,
like.
well, I think we're good.
Okay,
to
well,
go now.
who even cares about halftime? Because like, are you guys going to make any subs?
No, but like knowing the score is helpful.
Is it really?
I mean, it can't hurt. Alright.
Yeah. Okay, Rob.
No, like I'm not saying that to like whatever. Let's whatever.
get
Okay,
it.
okay, let's go.
Okay. Toss up 11. For 9 days, this man's father orders his men to send timber for his funeral pyre, where he lays on the 10th day. This man's infant son cried after looking at his plumed helmet. This man slew Persilas, the first hero to die in the Trojan War. Neoptolemus murdered this man's father on the altar of Zeus and threw his son Astyanax over the walls of Troy. This man's corpse was dragged around by a chariot.
Hector,
One word out of the power.
of course.
Good job. In the first section of The Wasteland, T.S. Eliot asserts that he will show you fear in this thing. For 10 points each, name this phrase which inspired the title of a novel about the aristocrat Tony Last, who ends up joining the expedition of Dr. Messenger to find the lost South American city.
Wait, the lost. These sounds. El Dorado.
A Handful of Dust.
Oh.
Dust is an early novel by this British author who's wrote about Charles Ryder in Brideshead Revisited.
Walk directed.
In A Handful of Dust, Mr. Todd forces the protagonist to read works of this author. 20. A nebulized toss up 12. A nebulized
Reset. Thank you. Sorry.
A nebulized racemic form of this compound is used to treat croup. Along with bicarbonate, this compound is added to local anesthetics to cause vasoconstriction. This compound is methylated from its predecessor by the enzyme PNMT in the chromaffin cells. The sympathetic nervous system activates the release of this compound, which is secreted by namesake glands over the kidneys. No, it's
I know.
answer.
He's
Adrenaline.
No. -5 from us. An auto-injector containing this hormone is used to treat anaphylaxis. Those auto-injectors are usually called pens. For 10 points, what neurotransmitter causes the flight or fight response?
Just adrenaline.
Correct.
Wait, according to Loki, he said the right answer in Room
What?
1
I
chat.
said adrenaline. I said adrenaline.
Sorry, Lucy called time.
What?
Okay,
Wait.
no. Loki withdrawed on that. No, Loki
You said
withdrawed on that. Never
it.
mind.
Let's Wait, what does the chat say?
He said the right answer. Never mind, I'm effing deaf.
Oh.
Okay.
I feel like either way I called time. I could not understand what Maz said because like I don't know why I couldn't understand what Maz said. I think he was just trying to spit something out before I called time. I thought I called time before him. Did Maz say the right answer? Okay. I don't think you can like protest on moderator jurisdiction, so we're just going to continue. 12. An artist native to this city was killed by a gunpowder explosion, but his 1654 work, The Goldfinch, miraculously survived. For 10 points each, name this city the location of a 17th century school whose members included Ralph Abridis. A view of the city by its most famous resident depicts its skyline reflecting in the River Shee.
Delft, correct?
This Dutch artist painted the aforementioned view of Delft. David Hockney has alleged that this artist used a camera obscura to paint inferior scenes like The Music Lesson and The Astronomer.
Was that Van Eyck, direct?
Vermeer. Delft
Bro, they're the same person.
style of pottery using white in this color, which appears alongside red and white on the Dutch flag.
Blue, directed.
20. Guy Davenport's The Geography of the Imagination alleges that this painting's central figures represent Pluto and Proserpina. This painting won a bronze medal and a $300 cash prize in a contest before being acquired by the Art Institute of Chicago. Several
American Gothic?
hour.
Cool.
After the Daughters of the American Revolution barred black opera singer Marian Anderson from performing at Constitution Hall, Eleanor Roosevelt instead organized a performance for her at this location. For 10 points each, in this landmark whose central statue was sculpted by Daniel Chester French.
The Lincoln Memorial, directed.
The Lincoln Memorial was also the site of this groundbreaking 1963 civil rights speech by Martin Luther King during the March on Washington.
I Have a Dream, directed.
The March on Washington was organized by Asa Philip Randolph and this activist. This man, the subject of a 2023 film, was accused by Strom Thurmond of being a communist, draft dodger, and homosexual.
Communist, draft dodger, and homo. I don't know. Malcolm X.
Bayard Rustin.
Okay.
Toss-up 14. Hamilton Fish helped resolve a diplomatic crisis named for one of these things during the 10 Years' War between the U.S., UK, and Spain. The U.S. blamed it involving a French-owned one of these things named La Coubre on Fidel Castro. 82 revolutionaries used another of these things called the Granma during the Cuban Revolution. The term Marielito referred to Cubans who used these things in the 1980s in a namesake lift. An 1839 Supreme Court case resulted from Joseph Sink's slave rebellion on one of these things off the coast of Cuba. For 10 points, name these vehicles, one of which...
Just like a boat.
Correct.
Huh? Bro, that was so weird.
This law asserts that the change in internal energy of a system is equal to the sum of the work done on the system and the heat added to it. For 10 points each, in this law of thermodynamics, that is essentially a restatement of the conservation of energy.
The first.
This type of process, which occurs without the transfer of heat and mass, supports the theory behind the first law of thermodynamics.
Adiabatic, directed.
The ideal compression of gas in one of these devices is an example of an adiabatic process. Sidney Carnot names a theoretical heat type of these devices whose internal combustion types are found in cars.
Oh, just engines, directed.
30. After switching horses with his master, a character in this novel nicknamed Young Phoenix is killed. In this novel, the followers of Heijin slaughter anyone who looks like a eunuch. A character in this work sends fake edicts to rulers calling a revolt against Dongzhuo. One character in this novel sent empty straw boats to borrow arrows, culminating in his victory at the Battle of Red Cliff.
Romance of the Three Kingdoms.
4 words out of the power.
Like which of the 4 Chinese novels is this?
This man's associate, Brendan Paul, who was arrested at a Miami airport, was accused of being his drug mule. For 10 points each, name this former rapper who was accused of sexual abuse allegations by longtime partner Cassie Ventura.
Okay, so there are a lot of rappers who did this, but I'm just gonna guess Diddy.
Diddy was also revealed to be among the original investors into this man's company X, which he renamed from Twitter after purchasing it in 2022.
Musk.
A self-proclaimed member of this organization filed a lawsuit against Combs claiming that he ruined their illegal drug business. It was founded by the notorious Marquín El Chapo Guzman.
What? Like the Sinaloa cartel?
30.
That's so silly.
This character is told by his friend that he is worth the whole damn bunch put together.
Ooh.
Jay Gatsby.
Go. Power.
Oh my god, thank you. All right.
It's
Nice,
not,
bud.
but this reaction is responsible for the browning of bread. For 10 points each, name this reaction that occurs between sugars and amino acids. It is named for a French chemist.
French chemist. The only one I know is Lavoisier.
Answer, please.
Lavoisier.
Fermentation?
Maillard reaction. Like the similar caramelization, the Maillard reaction is unique in that it does not require the use of these molecules. The suffix "ase" is assigned to these biological
Enzymes. It's enzymes, right? Yeah.
This functional group on a sugar reacts with an amino acid when heat is applied. This functional group is characterized by a carbon-oxygen double bond and includes ketones and aldehydes.
Oh,
Maz,
alkene probably.
Yeah,
Alkene.
alkene. Yeah.
Alkene.
Alkene.
You're right.
Carbonyl.
The fuck? Okay, whatever.
That's 10. Toss-up 17. This quantity is equal to the square root of lambda for the Poisson distribution. This quantity is denoted k well squared in the denominator in Chebyshev's inequality. The second central movement squared gives this quantity. The empirical rule states that 68, 95, and 99.7%
The standard deviation.
10.
10.
An author from this country lost the Nobel Prize in Literature to Albert Camus by a single vote. For 10 points each, name this country of Nikos Kazantzakis. His character Zorba meets Madame Hortense on this country's island of Crete.
Greece. Direct.
Kazantzakis wrote a modern sequel to this work, whose first four books follow the protagonist's son Telemachus.
Wait, okay, so this... The Odyssey...
Kazantzakis' title character Zorba the Greek has this profession in Crete. Etienne Lancière leads a strike of members in this specific profession in Émile Zola's novel Germinal.
Workers in this profession. Coal miners.
30.
What? Okay.
I hate that. In a piece, toss-up 18. In a piece this composer wrote as an engagement present for his wife, a piano accompanies a violin playing G sharp, B, C sharp, F sharp, E, D sharp, E, A. This composer of Salut d'Amour portrayed that wife, Alice, as CAE in the first movement of another work. This composer used descending melodic sevenths to portray his publisher, Augustus J. Jaeger, in the Nimrod movement of his 14-part Enigma variations.
Elgar.
10.
Oh, Graham would be so proud.
18. During the siege of this settlement, a set of fortifications were built around it in a method known as circumvallation. For 10 points each, name the city where Vercingetorix and his troops were defeated by Julius Caesar during a 52 BC battle.
Oh, Battle of... Yeah, somewhere in Gaul, probably. Rome.
Alesia. The Battle of Alesia and the defeat of Vercingetorix occurred during Julius Caesar's conquest of this region, which Caesar wrote a series of commentaries on.
Gaul, direct.
In his commentaries on the Gallic Wars, Julius Caesar wrote that Gaul is a region that is divided into this many parts. A group of this many powerful Romans that Julius Caesar belonged to was known as the First Triumvirate.
3.
Toss-up 19. The entangled bank and express train models concern migrations across this region. The Sodler dynasty in this region built a capital at Non-Modal. Detente stamped pottery characterizes this region's Lapita culture. The Yapese culture in this body of water built large rye stones. Stick charts were used as navigation in this body of water, whose people also built outrigger canoes. The Rapa Nui people of this body of
The Pacific Ocean?
10.
Okay. Yeah, you're cutting out a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Just like, I don't know.
Not good.
I mean, that's fine. You can just fix it in between game.
Loki
Maybe.
offered with the craftsmanship of the dwarfs. For 10 points each, the dwarfs created a golden example of this body part for Sif, the wife of Thor, after it was removed when Loki snuck into her dorm.
Body part. Oh, I feel like I should know this. Like an eye?
Hair. Thor had to
Oh,
wear
yeah, that makes sense.
while wielding one of these weapons called Mjolnir due to Loki stinging the eye of Brokkr in a form of a gadfly during its creation.
Hammer. Direct.
Dwarves referred to this figure's sons crafted Odin's spear Gungnir. Sif's golden hair and Freyr's flying ship Skifblatnir. This figure is also said to be the father of Idun.
What? I know my Norse myth. Like Ymir.
Ivaldi.
Yeah, that guy.
Toss up 20. According to Leo Aletius, the product of one instance of this action ascended to the rings of Saturn. Zippor performed this action at an inn with Gershom after hearing that God would kill Moses. A practice of sucking blood following this practice spread herpes in Orthodox communities. The Jewish name for this practice is Brit Milah or Bris. Mohils specialize in carrying out this practice, which is accompanied by a naming ceremony on the 8th day after a child's birth. For 10 points, name this practice of removing the foreskin.
Circumcision.
Correct.
Let's go. Yes.
An object crafted by this man titled Cockerel includes a mechanism which allows a rooster to peek out of its surface. For 10 points each, name this Russian craftsman who created a collection of ornate objects including iterations dubbed Imperial Coronation and Gachina Palace for Emperors Alexander III and Nicholas.
What the fuck are these bonuses? Chat, is it Tchaikovsky?
Just say it.
All right, Tchaikovsky final.
Fabergé.
Who
Fabergé
the fuck is that?
is an imperial collection of these Russian royalty. These objects were often symbolically gifted to the Romanov family on Easter.
I can't hear a thing.
You cut out for half.
Yeah,
the
if you
bonus.
go, well, it's partially because you guys are making noise too, so it cuts her out. I mean,
No
she's
one-
cutting out a little bit on her own, but like, if you guys
I'm not
are
making
also,
any noise.
Yeah,
If
we're
it's-
not
there
talking.
were
at all.
there were movements.
If
I can tell there's noise
I did
because
not hear that. What?
Yeah.
Nothing's coming from her. Like
Just
she's
repeat.
talking, I can barely hear anything. Okay,
Okay,
just pass.
then repeat.
is something off with my volume?
No, you
The
keep cutting
just cutting
out.
Okay, maybe. What if I hold
Yeah.
it close to my face?
I don't know. Just
I don't
repeat
know.
this
Doesn't change
part for
anything.
now.
There's still like gaps in. There's still gaps in your voice.
Okay, I'm like holding my like face close to my phone, so it's like still bad.
That sounds better actually.
Okay.
Just repeat the part.
I'm gonna
and we'll figure
reread it
out
because I cut
between
out.
you.
Fabergé designed the aforementioned imperial collection of these objects for Russian royalty. These objects were often symbolically gifted to the Romanov family on Easter. Answer,
Maybe
please.
No clue.
Maybe swords. Swords.
Eggs. They're
Eggs.
Easter
Oh,
eggs.
that makes sense.
What else would you do on Easter?
A 1908 Fabergé egg made for Dowager Marita Fedorovna contained a mechanical one of these animals in gilded brass. A room named for these animals was painted by James Whistler and Thomas Jekyll.
I feel like it's brass monkey.
Bull? I don't know.
Let's do brass monkey here. Okay, monkey.
Peacock.
Oh.
And that is the game.
What are these bonuses, bro?
Bro, we got like the hardest bonuses.
I know.
Okay, Loki, can we get a final score?
Let's go. Oh my god.
Yeah, but I only had like 2 powers the whole time. Whatever. Good game.
I think I accidentally have, like, prior to doing one of, wait. You guys
Bro,
can hear
I'm
Loki, right?
so what?
You guys can hear Loki, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't hear him.
No.
I think for some reason it says that he's muted by me, and I don't know how that happened. Wait.
Either.
Yes! Got it! Unmuted. The pink one.
Right now.
Okay.
All right, boy.